Biafra people. This is the Yoruba people in UK. They are agitating, they are protesting, and agitating for the Yoruba nation, that is the Oduduwa. So in this video, you are going to hear a lot of things, and you're going to see a lot of things also. Don't skip any part of the video. Try to watch it to the end, because this video is full of a lot of information to give to you. This is a Yoruba agitator, so they are rising up to agitate, to speak for their people, to say enough is enough. And this issue of Trump coming to Nigerian to destroy the hideouts of Fulanis and to pick those those are in government that is sponsoring the evil that is happening in Nigeria. So since then, all of them is afraid what will be their fate. All of them, they are afraid of the next step to go. So, and this one is a Yoruba nation. They have started again to say they want to become their own nation, like the way the Igbos is also agitating. And in this video, you are going to hear from Mazda Mikano long interview. So the interview he granted when he was in UK, and the one he granted when the first time the reason and everything he said concerning the issue of Biafra. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share the video for it to go around the world. And I would like to hear comments down below.
Don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's not working for us.
So who made
Nigeria? Our mineral resources.
So who made Nigeria? Who made Nigeria today? Nigeria today. Who made it?
Who made it Nigeria? It's British. That's why we are.
Oh, England.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amalgamated the north and the south for economic reasons.
Wow.
In 1914.
Only economic reason. That's horrendous.
So now we want our nation. We don't want to be Nigeria anymore. Let individual go.
What is the language will be then in your nation? The language?
Yoruba.
Oh, Yoruba. Okay.
Like Shalafiani. That's us.
What does that mean?
Are you alright?
Okay. Chalo.
Hello. Shalafiani.
Afayani.
Shalafiani.
Okay.
Ekasan. Good afternoon.
Right. Okay.
Good morning. Ekaro. We have our language. We have our culture.
So that will be your official language.
Yeah, Yoruba. Yeah, it's a language.
So have you got a leader at the?
Well, Prof, there is a story in the papers today saying that you, as a leader of the Yoruba self-determination movement, you have now written to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to say that Yorubas would like to break away from Nigeria through negotiations. Do you think that President Tinubu will allow his government to sit at a table with some Yoruba people saying they want to break away from Nigeria, when Section 2 of the Constitution says that Nigeria is indissoluble and indivisible?
That's what that's what the Constitution of Nigeria says. But the law of Nigeria also, part of the law of Nigeria says that self-determination is a legitimate right. Well, because when the United Nations passed the declaration, Nigeria was a signatory to it. Nigeria brought the law, that declaration, to the National Assembly. The National Assembly approved it, and the President of Nigeria signed it.
All right. So as you heard him,
Nigeria signed it.
All right. So as you heard him, that they have written to the President of Nigeria, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, demanding for Yoruba nation. Oh yes. And not only that, he was also hosted by one of the biggest television stations in Nigeria, Arise Television, and he came on air and said it. And not only that, he said it is constitutional, said that they want their nation. And you know what? This man has not been arrested. He has not been declared wanted. He has not been declared a terrorist. He has, in fact, he moves around with security. And believe in me, I'm sure some of his security personnel will be police and army. But yet, you know what? I'm going to show you a shocking video. But then I will allow you to listen to him first. After listening to him, it's just a few minutes, I will show you a video that will shock you. Please, let's hear him. But yet, you know what? I'm going to show you a shocking video, but then I will allow you to listen to him first. After listening to him, it's just a few minutes, I will show you a video that will shock you. Please, let's hear him.
That's what that's what the Constitution of Nigeria says. But the law of Nigeria also, part of the law of Nigeria says that self-determination is a legitimate right. Well, because when the United Nations passed the declaration, Nigeria was a signatory to it. Nigeria brought the law, that declaration, to the National Assembly. The National Assembly approved it, and the President of Nigeria signed it. That made it part of the law of Nigeria. The same thing with the Africa Charter of human and people's rights. And courts in Nigeria have made the statement that fighting for self-determination is not unlawful in Nigeria. So we are not doing anything unlawful.
Yes, sir.
And we have no reason to want to stop it.
But sir, correct me if I'm wrong. The same Nigerian constitution says that even when we sign international covenants and conventions, it becomes law in Nigeria when it is domesticated. Now, you are an Awoist. You were part of the Awo movement and all of that. Awo, the late sage, wanted self-determination in the constitution, 1916, 1963. It never succeeded. And the Nigerian constitution does not allow anybody to say they want to break away from any part of Nigeria. So I don't know. I mean, you are the teacher of history.
The law, the laws of Nigeria allows individual Nigerians or groups of Nigerians to advocate for self-determination for their people. That cannot be contradicted. The laws of Nigeria allows peoples in Nigeria to advocate for the self-determination of their people.
But do you have any expectation that President Tinubu will sit down and negotiate for the Yorubas to leave Nigeria when he is himself a Yoruba man? That is the business of the president. He will do what he thinks is good for the country. We will do what we think is good for our own nation from Nigeria. No matter how much you pander, you can't tell me, oh, is President Tinubu going to sit with us? And so it's his duty to sit with us. That's his duty. The law says so. We write a letter to the president. It is his duty to answer us and to. Yeah, he can say no, what you are asking for, I won't grant it. But he has no right to say, he has no duty to tell us, I will not answer your letter. But sir,
he has a duty to answer our letter.
You raised the same issues under the Buhari administration. President Buhari did not just ignore. Yes. He went after Sunday Igboho and he showed that his government would not allow any kind of challenge from anybody, whether Yoruba or Igbo. Why would President Tinubu listen to you, even when you said you were not interested in the election?
Yeah, the president can say that as much as they like, but the president cannot unilaterally change the law of the land. That's the truth. The president, it is the duty of the president to say, oh, this country, I will preserve its unity. That's okay. That's nothing wrong with that. But that does not negate the lawful right of the people of Yoruba land or whatever part of Nigeria to seek for their self-determination. But that's the truth.
But anyway.
The important thing, however, and I'm surprised that you are not talking about that, is that the Yoruba people who are fighting for self-determination are telling the world and telling themselves that they will do it only peacefully. We are Yoruba. We know our status in the world. We know our status in the black world. We do not want to destroy the peace of Nigeria, and we do not want to bring difficulty into the lives of any other group in Nigeria. But we want to get out of Nigeria. That's it.
All right. So, as you heard him, that it is constitutional. It is in Nigerian constitution. Self-determination is not a crime. In Nigerian constitution, in African Charter of Institute, it is not a crime. Then you ask yourself, if self-determination is not a crime, why is this man still in detention? Why is he in detention till date? Now, let me shock you. Are you aware that Sunday Igboho, the man who has been fighting for, Yoruba nation, of course, he was caught somewhere in a nearby country some time ago, and after some months, he was released and he traveled to UK. Are you aware that he is back to Nigeria? Yes, he's back to Nigeria. Now, not only that, he has been going to see some kings, some obas, as it is in Yoruba land, and gradually he is gaining momentum. But you know what? He is being guarded by the Nigerian police.
Bosa.
Now, let me give you the scenario. Two persons commit the same crime. One person is being held hostage. The other person is being guarded, moving about. In fact, his security personnel are Nigerian police. You tell me that we are one? You tell me that we operate the same constitution? You tell me that this is one nation? You tell me you want me to believe that? The other people are terrorists. The other people are good citizens. Now, I'm going to allow you now to hear the offense that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed while he is in prison. This is the only offense. This is his offense. Please, I beg you to spend a little time and listen to this video. This is the only thing that he committed. This is the only thing that he committed. I will allow you to watch the video. Then after listening to it, you know where to drop your comment in the comment section. One Nigeria, right? Where, holy Jesus, it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. Please, watch this video.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
Very weak.
very strong regions.
Absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind. No. And independent Biafra means going back to the way we were before the white man came.
Okay, so you're not talking about a federation when you say a confederation. You're not talking about a federation as part of Nigeria. You're talking about total independence.
Absolute independence.
Complete independence. Now, is there anything that can happen that will make you change your mind about this particular direction?
No.
So it is either Biafra or nothing
Or
else.
death. Yes.
Or death.
That's correct.
If push comes to shove,
Yes.
will you go to war?
No, because truth is a far more potent and deadlier weapon than bullets and mortars.
So no war. You've ruled out the
Absolutely. I don't believe in war. No. No war. When I say Biafra order, then I'll keep pushing. Either I am alive, I die in the process. I won't stop. Allow me to repeat, if you don't mind. Had sovereign national conference been convened by the powers that be, where every ethnic nation, I said every, I don't care if there's 600, I don't care. Everyone is
all the 500 plus.
everyone together to say this is all. Others can delegate, I don't know, powers to other people to attend on their behalf. Sit down to say, what type of country do we want? Sit down, discuss, agree. I can begin to perhaps submit to your
Is it too
position.
late?
It is way too late. They've killed too many people. They've ruined too many lives. They've wasted too many souls. How do we bring those people back?
If the federal government, given the agitation that is going on, becomes convinced that, you know what, these people have a point, it is time to actually address all these issues, and they begin to systematically address some of these issues, would you change your mind?
No, because of the deceptions of the past.
No trust.
No trust. Aburi was there, it was negotiated. Nothing happened. 1968, if I recall. And the confab report, what became of it? How about the 3 R's? Reconciliation, reconstruction, and heaven knows what else. What became of them? Nothing. Calabar Seaport is not working. Can you tell me why it's not working? It's a seaport used by the colonial masters. Why is it not working today? How about Iguacha Seaport? Why is it not being used? Why not worry? Why must we allow only Lagos to function as a viable seaport? In England, where I used to live, you had Liverpool, you had the Salem, which is Portsmouth, Southampton, everywhere. You had harbors and ports. So why must you have only one?
I've heard people say these are very valid arguments, and that these are things that are to do with bad governance. So the average Biafran, to use your phrase, or Igbo man in the Igbo, is facing poverty much in the same way that the average guy in Yoruba state is facing poverty. And so these are issues of governance. You don't agree with that?
I agree completely.
Okay. So if that is it, why isn't the agitation about tackling the problem, which is ensuring good governance, perhaps starting from locally? Because part of the allegations against you is that you don't confront your political leaders in the East, and you'd like to blame Abuja for everything.
Because the way I would want to solve a problem is not how a Fulani man wants to solve it.
You really believe this is an ethnic thing, and the approach is different?
No, the approach is different. No, it's not ethnic. It is more to do with value system.
Right.
The way you may want to solve a problem could be markedly different from how I do mine.
What is the geographical makeup of Biafra, as far as you are concerned, this Biafra that you want? So for example, if we're doing a referendum, where will that referendum take place? Is it only the 5?
It's on, no.
It's okay.
It's on, which is River State, Bayelsa, Delta, Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River.
Akwa Ibom?
And Akwa Ibom, of course. Right. Those are the core states. Basically,
Bayelsa?
Yes. Southeast and South-South without Edo State.
Without Edo State.
That's correct. And then including Igede, Idoma.
Right, the Benways. So the Igalas and part of the Kogi State, right? Nyesom Wike, the governor of the governor of River State, made a statement, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and said, you know, you should not be including River State and the people.
Not him. I can decide for Biafrans. They have to go and vote and convince the whole world that they want Biafra. It's not for instance, it's only one man, one vote.
What if they're not even willing to take part in the referendum? Because I've had people from the South, for example, from Bayelsa. I've had people from Cross River. I think there's a famous actress, Kate Henshaw, for example, wrote a long piece about why people of the South don't want to be dragged into a place called Biafra. You're saying, regardless of what they say, you want a referendum in those parts?
Because I know the majority of the people want a referendum. I was in Iguacha yesterday.
How do you know?
I was there yesterday. I was in Iguacha yesterday. You call Port Harcourt. I was there yesterday. I should have been there to see what happened.
Now,
they're delighted to see me. I'm sure you know that. It's all over the place. They're very happy to see me. I bet Kate Henshaw wouldn't get such reception. Where she to go to?
She's a big, popular Nollywood actress. I wouldn't necessarily.
I'm telling you, if I go to her village, people will turn out to see me more than turn out to see her.
Yeah, and you Hanina.
Oh yes, that is it. You all have seen it. The whole thing that is in the country. So I would like to hear your comments down below, like, subscribe, and share the video to go around for others to see things going on in Nigeria.